Hello guys, I am Abdullah Jabir B. Buday and I am going to report the softball game rules. Introduction. Softball is a bat and ball sport played between two teams of 10 players. It is a direct descendant of baseball, although there are some key differences. Softball are larger than baseballs and the pitches are thrown underhand rather than overhand. Softball is played on a smaller diamond than baseball. Rule number 1. Definitions. Section number 1. Altered bat. A bat is altered when the physical structure of a legal bat has been changed. Section 2. Appeal play. A live or dead ball appeal is a play or situation on which an umpire cannot make a decision unless requested by a manager, coach, or player of the non-offending team. Section 3. Ball compression. Ball compression is the load force in kilograms pounds required to compress a soft ball 6 mm or 0.25 inches when measured in accordance with the ASTM, American Society Testing and Materials test method for measuring compression displacement of softball. Defensive team. The defensive team is the team in the field. The delayed dead ball. A delayed dead ball is a game situation in which the ball remains alive until the conclusion of a play. Designated player, DP, if only. The designated player is a starting offensive player who bats in lineup for the flex player, listed in the 10th position on the line-up card. Dislodge base. A dislodge base is a base displaced from a proper position. Double play. A double play is a double play by defense in which two offensive players are legally put out as a result of continuous action. Dugout. A dugout is an area in the dead ball territory designated for players, coaches, boys or girls, and officiating representative of the team only. Ejection from the game. Ejection is the act of any umpire ordering a player, official, or any team member to leave the game and the grounds for a rule violation for remainder of the game. Fair territory. Fair territory is the part of playing field within and including the first and third base foul lines from home base to the bottom of the extreme playing field fence and perpendicularly upwards. Fake tag. A fake tag is a form of obstruction on a runner while advancing or returning to a base by a fielder who is not in possession of the ball that impedes the progress of the runner. Fielder. A fielder is any defensive player of the team on the field. Fly ball. A fly ball is any ball bat into the air. Force out. A force out is an out which can be made only when a runner loses the right to the base which he is occupying because the batter becomes a batter runner and succeeding runner has been put out. Foul territory. Foul territory is any part of the playing field that is not included in a fair territory. Home team. The home team is the team on whose ground the game is played or if the game is played on. Neutral ground. The home team shall be designated by mutual agreement or by a flip of a coin. The home team shall take the third base, dugout, and play defense first. Illegal bat. An illegal bat is one that not meet the requirements of rule number 3, section 1. Foul ball. A foul ball is a legally bat ball which A. settles on a foul territory between home and first base or between home and third base. Bounce pass. First or third on or over foul territory. First touches on foul territory beyond first or third base. D. While on or over foul territory touches the person, attach or detach equipment or clothing of an umpire or player, or any object foreign to the natural ground. E. Touches the batter or the bat in the batter's hands a second while the batter is within the batter box. Goes directly from the bat not higher than the batter's head to any part of catcher's body or equipment and it's caught by another fielder. Hits the pitcher's plate and rolls untouched to foul territory before reaching first or third base. Rule number 2. The playing field. The playing field is the area within which the ball may be legally played and fielded. Ground or special rules. Ground or special rules establishing the limits of the playing field may be agreed upon the leagues or opposing teams whenever backstops, fences, stands, vehicles, spectators, or other obstructions are within the prescribed area. The official diamond shall have baselines and pitches distances as set out in distance table. Note, if during the game the base distance or the pitching distance is found to be at the wrong distance, correct the error and at the start of the next full inning and continue playing the game. Diamond layout. The 1 meter 3 feet line is drawn parallel from a baseline starting at a point halfway between home plate at the first base. The batter's one deck circle is placed adjacent to the end of player's bench or dugout area closest to home plate. A batter's box are located on each side of home plate. The lines are considered as a being within the batter's box. The catcher's box shall be located to the rear of the batter's boxes. Each coach's box is parallel to first and third baseline extended from the bases towards home plate. The home plate shall be made of rubber and shall be a 5-sided figure. The side shall be parallel to the inside lines of the batter's box. The pitcher's plate shall be of rubber. The top of the pitcher's plate shall be level with the ground. The front line of the pitcher's plate shall be distance from the back or point of home plate as set out in distance table. Appendix. Rule number 3. Equipment. The official bat shall be of one-piece construction, multi-piece permanently assembled, or two pieces in interchangeable construction. If the bat is designed with the interchangeable components, it must meet the following criteria. Warm-up bats. The warm-up bats must be one-piece construction and shall comply with the safety grip and safety numb requirements of the official bat. It must be marked warm-up in 3.1 cm or 1.4 in. Letters on the barrel end. The barrel end must be in excess of 5.7 cm. The official softball shall be a regular, smooth, seamed, concealed, stitched or flat surface ball. Shall have a center core made of either number 1 quality long fibre capo, a mixture of cork and a rubber, polyurethane mixture or other materials approved by the ISF Equipment Standard Commission. May be hand or machine wood wound with a fine quality twisted yarn and covered with latex or cements. Rubber cements. Gloves and mitts. Any player may wear a glove, but only the catcher and first baseman may use mitts. Shoes. All teams member must wear shoes. A shoe shall be considered official. It is made with either canvas, leather, upper or similar materials and is fully enclosed. The soles may be either smooth or have soft or hard rubber clinks. Ordinary metal sole and heel plates may be used if the spikes on the plates do not extend more than 1.9 cm or 3/4 inches from the sole or heel. The shoe with rounded metal spikes are illegal. No hard plastic, nylon, or polyurethane spikes similar to metal sole and heel plate are allowed in any division at any level of play. Protective equipment. Mask. All catchers must wear mask, throat protector, and helmet. Mask. Youth catchers must wear a mask with helmet. Masks are recommended in adult slow pitch. Face mask. Any defensive or offensive player can wear a approved plastic face mask or guard. Body protectors. All catchers in the fast pitch, adult and young, must wear a body protector. Female catchers may wear a body protector in slow pitch. Helmets. Any helmets are broken, cracked, dented, or altered are prohibited and must be removed from the game. Uniform. All players on team shall wear uniforms alike in color, trim, and style. Reference to the coach. Uniform is found under Rule 4, Section 1B. Rule 4. Coaches, players, and substitutes. Coaches. The head coach is responsible for signing the lineup card. Coaches must be neatly attired, including the wearing of suitable footwear or dress in team uniform in accordance with the color code of the team. If coach wears a cap, it must be approved headgear. Caps are mandatory for the male coaches. An offensive team coach, base coach, is an eligible member of the team at the bat who takes his place on the field within the coach's box. Exception. A coach may leave the coach box to signal a runner to slide, advance, to return to a base, or move out of a fielder's way, as long as he does not interfere with the play. Line-up cards and roster. Official line-up cards are to be completed and submitted to the official scorer and the plate umpire and at the start of each game. The plate umpire returns the card for the duration of the game. Starting players. A starting player shall be official when the line-up card is inspected and approved by the plate umpire and team representative at the pre-game meeting. Re-entry. Any of the starting players may be substitute and re-enter once provided such players occupy the same batting position whenever they are in the lineup. Exception. If the starting lineup currently not in the lineup is brought into the lineup as a replacement player. So this is a team shall consist of players of following positions. Substitute, illegal player. A substitute may take a place of a player whose name is in his team lineup. The following regulation govern player substitution. Dispute calls. Any team member disputing any judgment decision by an umpire will will constitute a team warning. Any repeat offense shall result in ejection of the team member. Dugout conduct. Coaches, players, substitute, or other bench personnel shall not be outside the designated dugout area except when the rules allow or when considered justified by umpire. Replacement player. In the event of any player bleeding during the game, the player must be withdrawn from the game if the bleeding cannot be stopped within the reasonable length of time or his uniform becomes covered with blood. So that's all for rules of the softball in 1 to 4 rules.